Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wall of Reading. My name is Celeste and today I'm going to be announcing the Ace. I'm so excited for this. This is a readathon that's being organized in October, the 1st to the 31st. It's a month-long readathon, and the readathon is about reading books with main characters that are in the ace spectrum or aromanticism in that spectrum. And I'm so excited for this. I'm organizing this with Nene from Illustrated Pages, which is she thought of this and she included us, and she's the maker of this readathon, so please just follow her. Rue from Rue's Read Corner, and Lillian from Books and More Bracelets. I will leave all your links down below so you can go follow them, which is exciting. We also have a Twitter account at Ace Readathon, which I will leave the link down below, and a Discord, the Ace Race, which is really exciting. I'm so excited for this. This is because myself, I am our ace. The hosts are in the ace or our spectrum. So our goal is, with every single book that we're reading a main character that is an ace or our spectrum. But we have 9 prompts. But in 3 categories, and in those 3 categories we have each 3 prompts, so it's 9 prompts in total. In principle, you only need to read 3 books, but I will explain that later. So the categories are representation, genre, and author. The prompts for representation is: read a book with a demi or gray main character, read a book with a bi or pan main character, or read a book with an aromantic main character. The genres are: read a middle grade, read a sci-fi, and read a YA contemporary. The authors are: read a book with a disabled author, read a book with a black author, read a book by a trans and non-binary author. I will leave all the prompts linked down below if you want to see that, and you can see it on the Twitter account, which is really exciting. I'm so excited for this. So in principle, you only need to read 3 books to finish this readathon. You can combine prompts from the different categories, but you can't read a book that fits, but you can't in the same category. So in principle, a book by a black author, a sci-fi, and a demi main character is The Song of Stars by alechia. It has 3 different prompts, and from all the 3 categories. That is 1 book. That's 3 prompts, is 1 book. But for example, if you have a book with a black author and the author is also disabled, you can't do both. You have to pick 1, because you can get points for 2. You get me? Hopefully I'm explaining this right. So it's a race, and you can win bronze, silver, and gold. When you get bronze, you read 3 prompts. You finish 3 prompts of the 9. When you get silver, you finish 6 prompts from the 9, and when you've got gold, you finish 9 prompts from the 9. So in principle, you only need to read 3 books again for gold. It's really easy. It's really easy readathon, I think. It's accessible for everyone. So I'm really excited for this. Now getting to the TBR, which I haven't read this book, and I'm not sure if I will read every single one of them, because I don't know what my reading mood will be, and I will want to be in a reading mood for these books. Otherwise, I won't like them as much. That's just my way of reading. Also, if you want recommendations, I will leave, hopefully down below if you can figure it out, a Google Docs, or else it will be on Twitter, where you can find recommendations for every single prompt, and that has an ace or main character. So there are like 100 books on there, so you can figure out your TBR. My TBR, I will go to the TBR and I will say for which prompts it will fit, and then I will say how many prompts I do officially guess, because multiple books can go for multiple prompts in the same category. Again. Okay, my first book is An Unkindness of Ghosts by River Solomon, and it is a disabled author, a black author, a romantic book, and a trans author, which, again, this book only fits for two prompts, because yeah, it's a trans author, it's a black author, and it's a disabled author, but I can only pick one of these, or I can only fit this book for one of these, not pick one of these. So again, it fits two prompts. I've done two prompts if I read this book. The second book I want to read is The Sound of Stars by Alechia. It's again the black author, a sci-fi and demi main character. This has 3 prompts, and if I read it right, I have 5 prompts done if I read these 2 books, which is really good. It's easy. It's just really easy to fit in books, and you only have to read 5 books because there are multiple which fit in. Then I really want to read a book I do really own. It's Belle Revolt, and by Lindsay Miller. This is a demi-grey main character and ace. So I've already read a demi main character, but so I haven't really fit in 5. But still, it's a book I really want to read. A book I think I would recommend because it's really interesting. The next I want to read is Rick by Alechia. This is our main character, a middle grade, a trans or non-binary author, and a disabled author. So this book fits for 3 prompts because, yeah, it's an our main character, a middle grade, and a trans and non-binary author. So right now, I've done 8 out of 9 prompts if I read 3 books. It's really easy. The next book I want to read is The Princess and the Fangirl by Ashley Poston. This is a YA contemporary with a demi-grey main character. So if I read these 4 books, I read An Unkindness of Ghosts, The Sound of Stars, Rick, and The Princess and Fangirl, I have done all 9 prompts. So you can just really mix it up. You can read as many books as you want, or as less books as you want. If you read 3 books, you've finished the readathon if it fits prompts, you know. The next book I really want to read is Summer Bird Blue by Akemi Del Bowman. It has an aromantic character, YA contemporary, and a black author, which also really, I really want to read them all. Then I want to read Deathless Divide. This is the second book in the series. I've read the first one 2 months ago, so I really want to finish this by Justina Ireland, and it's a black author and an aromantic main character. And the last book I want to read is Hazel's Theory of Evolution by Lisa Jen Bigelow, and is an aromantic main character and a middle grade. But these are just recommendations with our ace main characters in them, which I think that this is what the readathon is about. Reading books by authors that aren't really represented that much, or because like you have a black author, a disabled author, and what was the last one? I'm really bad at these. And trans and non-binary author, and these are books that aren't represented as much, and that is the way we want to like represent these people, because our ace is just not white. It's not only white, it's so many people out there in the world, and so many different stories you can't experience with only reading Loveless, which is one of my favorites, but you can't just read Loveless and understand what our ace is. It's just so different, and I think that's what this readathon is about, hearing these stories and listening to these stories and experiencing these different experiences. So I'm just really excited about this, and I hope you kind of understand what this is about. I will leave the other videos down below if they are already up on Monday. They will all go up on Tuesday, 1st of August, September. And the Twitter will be already up to 2. So that's really exciting, and I hope you understand it a little bit. If you don't, if you have questions, please ask me. I will explain again, or I will send a photo of the explanations. Oh, I forgot something. Nene made a board with explanations on them. I will leave it up here. It will be on the Twitter too. And there is a bookshelf, which I will leave a picture of mine filled and mine empty, where you can fill in your books and you can check them off when you've read one of them, which is really fun. You don't have to fill it up. There's 9 places. I've read 8 books. I have 8 books on my TBR. 9 I'm not sure of. I'm trying to do 9, but I'm not sure what I will be in the mood for when October comes. I'm really excited for this. I hope you guys will participate, because I want everyone to participate in this. And if you do, please message us and let us know how you're doing during the month of October. And this was my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!
No one knows just what to say.